Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on... UK Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. The Jazz make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split. This Pistons team, GA, tremendously active.
A style of play that appeals in a blue-collar town like Detroit. Second chance points, steals, blocks, forcing turnovers. They get after it on every possession.
Now, here's Cunningham. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Pistons. George looking around. No good off the front iron.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. Robinson with the block. Here's Duren. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Well, that right there is Duren's workshop. When he's that close to the bucket, he is awfully difficult to handle.
There's Jackson with the three.
That was their fourth straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Cunningham outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, like, something that's interesting, Cade Cunningham steadily upping his rate of free throws over his career.
Well, he knows that's an important part of his game. It's how you control your team's offense. He gets to his spots, and with his size, it is very difficult to affect his shot without fouling.
And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, the Jazz knew, Greg, they needed to improve their defense.
Last three seasons, they've either been last or second to last in defensive efficiency, and their offense not exactly setting the world ablaze either.
Now, here is Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And in a bit of a rhythm now, his second field goal on 3 tries.
Well, scoring in this league is never easy, and that's why you need a guy like Cunningham on your team. Somebody who can beat tight coverage.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I asked him about their main concern defensively. He said, quote, they lean on Cunningham to drive their offense, so we've got to do our best to keep the ball out of his hands. We can't allow Cade to be a good guy to beat us tonight. That won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Little bit of showtime right there by Jackson Jr. He saw the opportunity, and he wanted to take advantage.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 7. That one goes. Count it.
And this is how potent a scorer George is, able to take contact and figure out ways to finish with it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Last season, Detroit was the top seed, Greg, in the East, but they lost a tough series to Cleveland in that second round.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to develop that playoff scar tissue and deal with a little heartbreak along the way.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Cunningham with it. He's got 7. High, arcing shot. Rebound by Williams. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here is George. Jackson down low. Sends the ball, no good. Detroit leading by 3. Cunningham with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Robinson for 3.
Duncan
Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, the defense is trying to prevent Robinson from getting that shot off, but the release is just too quick.
Over in the corner, Williams. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
team foul.
Now, here's Cunningham. In the corner, Collins with it. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open 3.
Pass to Williams. And Cunningham with the block.
Nice job by Cunningham there, staying with it and using his length to get the rejection.
Here's Collins. Collins with another miss.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Now here's Williams. Stolen by Robinson. Cunningham looking around. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Wants to get into Collins and does.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy move.
Outside, Markkanen. Duren pulls it in. Detroit leading by 5. And here's Cunningham. He has 7. Pass to Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Robinson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Pistons. Here's George. Here's Williams. It's stolen by Cunningham. Thompson with it. George. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Jazz trailed by 10. Here's George. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And here's Herter outside. And another three for Detroit.
Oh, great effort from them so far, executing well on both ends.
Well, their game plan was flawless, and they executed it perfectly.
Here's Thompson. The teardrop falls in. And the Pistons lead by 15. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pistons?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
To stop the run, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Another three for Detroit.
When you look at this lead, it's the result of a barrage of three-pointers.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Sweet move. And Cunningham with the block. Here's Joe. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Jazz trailed by 21. And George, here we go. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now Peterson. No scoring in this one. And there's the call on Darren Peterson. That is his first foul of the game. Pistons leading by 21. Cunningham with it. He's got 10. And stolen by Williams. It's George on the wing. Plenty of space. And it's good. 2 points.
Showing off those mechanics. George's shot is so pure off the catch.
And here's Cunningham. Outside Collins. Over Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Collins, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Markkanen. Shoots over Holland. Cade Cunningham grabs the rebound. GA, this league has no shortage of great nicknames. How about the finisher?
Yeah, Markkanen might have one of the better ones out there representing Finland. And boy, can he fill it up.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Outside, George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And Greg with the acquisition of Jaren Jackson Jr., a towering front court now for the Utah Jazz.
But also a lot of shooting ability in that group as well, Kevin. A pretty good recipe for success, if you ask me.
Back to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Fades back. Rebounded by the Jazz. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit.
Kevin.
They lead by 17.
And I love their approach to start this game. Aggressive and effective.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Reed with it. George picks him up. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knocked away. Stolen by Joe. And the jam by Holland.
Pushing the tempo, reading the floor. That'll get you easy buckets.
Well, you don't see it much better than that. Taking it the length of the floor and getting right to the rim.
And so it's Cade.
The Pistons, 36.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
Right away, they've been attacking from distance, and it's paying off.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
With excellent footwork, Nurkic remains effective in those pick-and-roll situations.
Here's Jenkins. Off target with his three. Jazz trailed by 19. There's the drive. Home.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he did not hesitate.
Back to Jenkins. And his second shot falls. 1 for 2 here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now Collier. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Collier's got 4 this quarter.
Well, very few things on a basketball court are as pretty as a well-placed finger roll.
And that one, good. And the Pistons lead by 19. And here's Utah. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here we go with Jenkins running it up the court. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Collier. Lays it up and banks it in. Collier's got 6.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Robinson. For the 3. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 9. Jazz trailed by 20. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jalen Duren came into this league young. He said once you understand what your weaknesses are, you're able to work on them. Rome wasn't built in a day. He made strides and says the sky's the limit on what I can become, but he added, I'm still all about the dirty work. That will never change. Back to you, Kevin.
A big body. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to Duren. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Detroit.
3-point.
Greg, when facing one of the all-time greats, what does a player's mindset have to be? You've been in that position often.
Use it as motivation. Kevin, don't be in awe and just take it right at him.
Here's Jenkins. The offensive rebound. Pass to Robinson. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Utah. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Bailey with the ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Another error to add to their problems.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Pass to Robinson. Duren a screen. Here's Jenkins. Here he goes.
Jenkins.
Basket counts. Jenkins got 9 points. And Utah has possession. In low. Here's Jackson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, Jaren Jackson Jr., what a combination. He can step outside and shoot it right there. Go to work down low.
Pass to Duren. And here is Jenkins. Misses the three. Here's Collier. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. Pistons leading by 21. Now here's Duren. Defended by Filipowski. Pistons passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the baseline. Again, the Pistons score.
Guys are making plays, trying to run up the score here.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Left side Jackson. The tray. Can't hit that one. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Puts up a deep three. Filipowski grabs the board.
It's just not his night from the three, but this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
And Bryce Sensabaugh is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Buries it from 3-point range. Herter's got 8 points. And that one's good. Jordan. Detroit dictating the flow. Cunningham outside, over Bailey, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And the Jazz with possession here. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
He's been ice cold of late and can't seem to shoot his way out of it.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Finishing the break. Nice job by George to get out and run.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. From deep three-point land, Thompson outside. Another shot. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pistons leading by 20. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Stolen by George. Knocked out. Here's Bailey. Hasn't made one yet.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
And the Pistons, Tim, a lead defensively.
Yeah, how about these numbers, Kevin? Last season, they were first in steals and first in blocks, but they were last in fouls committed and in rate of opponent free throws. So they were aggressive and smart. That's pretty remarkable.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now Peterson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And Utah making a change here.
Substitution for your Jazz. Number 30.
So it's Utah now. They trail by 18.
And rising with such ease. Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
From deep, Collins. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
They get the rebound. A second chance effort. And finished off by Bailey.
I like Bailey attacking the rim at that size.
In the corner. Herter with it. Can they get it going? Rebounded by the Jazz. Peterson with it. Pass to Nurkic. Lets it go from 11. Collins grabs the miss. Detroit leading by 14. Cunningham inside. That shot is off.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Here's Markkanen. Cans the shot from the wing. Markkanen's got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Back to Cunningham. It's good from the top of the key. Cunningham's got 12.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
Here's Markkanen. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Outside Collins. Here's Cunningham. Kicks it out to Collins. There's the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Here's Bailey. The rebound by Prince. 54 seconds left in the first half. And here's Cunningham. It's stolen by Bailey. To the wing right side. Peterson wide open. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 5 points in the game.
Able to do so many things, including space the floor. Darren Peterson.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Cunningham. Jazz trailed by 11. Now Peterson. He has 5. And they call an illegal screen here.
And you can see him start to drift a bit when the pick was delivered. If you're leaning, it's an offensive foul.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And stolen by Williams. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's George. Rebound, Detroit. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Pass to Robinson. Off target from outside. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. 11-point game. Not enough on that one as it misses. Cunningham outside. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson. Kicks it out to Collins. Out to the right wing. Outside Robinson. Tips it up. And Cunningham is right there. Cunningham's got 16 points. Jazz trail by 13. 90 seconds now into the second half. Inside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And the Jazz with another 3. Pistons leading by 10. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 16. Launches it. Markkanen pulls it in.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
So, Greg, if you had to single out something in Jackson's offensive game, what would it be?
For me, Kevin, I love his versatility as a scorer. You know, he can face up, play with his back to the basket. He's got multiple ways he can beat you.
And the lead is down inside single digits. He has 6.
Well, you better run with Jackson Jr. in the open floor, because if he gets a step on you, forget about it.
Cunningham with it. Williams picks him up. Outside Collins. Robinson for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Loose ball. And stolen by Thompson. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Collins looking around. The kick out to Cunningham. Just 3 to shoot. And the shot is good. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's the thing about Cunningham. He can carry your offense. Tonight, he's doing it with his scoring.
Here's Markkanen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins. And if you're putting on a shooting clinic, Tim, what's one thing you'd suggest for young players coming up through the ranks, grade school, high school? There's got to be a technique you can pass along.
Well, I think the biggest thing for me is your release point, staying with your shot, locking in that elbow and wrist at the same time, and then there's nothing like repetition.
Collier with it. He's got 8. Driving inside. Here's Markkanen. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And you want to get a hand up on those mid-range shots from Markkanen. Very consistent from that area.
Cunningham left side. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Prince. No good from outside. Jazz trailed by 12. Here's Collier. Duren pulls it in. And it's Detroit's ball. Cunningham outside. Rebound, Utah.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Sensabaugh. Still scoreless. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. The rebound by Jalen Duren. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Leading by 12. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, the Jazz are committed to the process. Star big man Lauri Markkanen said it would mean a lot to see this rebuild go through. For me, the journey of getting better and better as a team and then finally breaking through means a lot. I'd love to be a part of the next great Jazz team. Guys, back to you.
They are happy to have him. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Shots good by Williams.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Pistons leading by 13. And here is Jenkins. He's got 9. Puts up a 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Here's Peterson. Comes up empty down low. Pass to Jenkins. Puts one up from 19. Huerter on the wing. From the arc. Jenkins can't get it to go.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Now Peterson. 5 points in the game. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Pass to Huerter. Offline with his 3. Jazz trailed by 13. Looking to end his cold spell. And they recover it. Here's Bailey. The Jazz with another miss. Now here's Jenkins. 9 points in the game so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Pass to Reed. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Joe. Huerter on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz trailed by 11. Now Conchar. Back to Bailey. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Bailey's got 6 points.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
Prince outside. Back to Jenkins. Over Peterson. And he overshot that one, missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Jackson misses. Pistons leading by 9. Jenkins with it. He's got 10. Pass to Huerter. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Bailey. Over Prince. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bailey's got 4 points this quarter. Now here's Huerter. Pass to Reed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Prince. The 19-footer is on the money. And the Pistons lead by 9. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And here are the Jazz now. Right wing. Here's Filipowski. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Filipowski's got his first points in this one. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And those illegal screens, they get called more often than not.
Yeah, because the truth is, the game is so fast, sometimes it's tough to be set before you screen.
And it's Collier missing.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Robinson, that's good.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Pass to Peterson. To the right side. Here's Filipowski. And the Jazz, another 3.
On the air raid, these teams are letting it fly.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
The paint, Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now it's an 11-point Piston lead.
Without more fight on defense, this deficit will just get bigger.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Jenkins. Outside Robinson. And the Pistons another 3.
And talk about spacing the floor. He's been incredible.
When you force the defense to extend out of the perimeter, it'll open up those driving lanes and give you more room to operate in the paint.
Here's Jenkins. There's the triple. That shot misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Detroit leading by 14.
82.
And we're coming. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Detroit leading by 14. Out to the right wing. Right side, Collins. Rebound, Utah.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Herter. To the middle. Here's Holland. Outside Collins. Pulls it up. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here is Jenkins. The 3. Rebound by Nurkic.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Pistons leading by 14. Robinson on the wing. Again, the miss by the Pistons. 3-pointer. That's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A steal. Collier, that's good. Collier's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Pass to Herter. All tipped. And we have an intentional foul there. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Cunningham outside. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Robinson's got 21.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Looking strong on the drive. Bailey using his length to work his way to the bucket.
In low. And Thompson throws it down.
Assistant.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Right side, Markkanen. Outside, George. Teardrop shot. Not that time. His sixth miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. To the paint. Robinson. Misses from close range. Rebound by the Pistons. Now Cunningham. Thompson outside. To Cunningham. Over George. Cunningham over the defense.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Kate has every shot in his bag.
This one for 3. Bailey misses. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. A 12-point game. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 4. No good on the triple. Utah with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Detroit leading by 12. Cunningham outside. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Cunningham. A three-pointer off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Bailey. To end the... Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
About the showmanship there by Bailey.
Cunningham driving. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Jazz trailed by 10. And And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 10 points here in the second half. Now, here's Cunningham. Cunningham rises up.
That's the kind of athlete Cunningham is. He gets up fast and throws it down.
Sends the ball no good. Pistons leading by 10. Cunningham with it. From deep. Good! Cunningham for three.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And George, here we go. And that one drops.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Robinson left side. Out to the wing. Cunningham outside. Outside for Robinson. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Bailey misses. And it's Detroit's ball. They lead by 11. Pass to Robinson. Now Duren, guarded by Jackson. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And the three ball is good. Cunningham's got 28.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Joe in the corner. Back to Cunningham. Fades. Offensive rebound. Here's Duren. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And this is Duren showing you his #1 strength. This is one of the top offensive rebounders in this league.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Joe. Inside. A fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short. Jazz trailed by 16. Here's Bailey. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Bailey's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Puts up a deep three. And good! From way outside, it's in!
Here in the fourth quarter, they've been bombing away from distance.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Here is Cunningham. Duren a screen. 18 feet away. Jackson with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Duren pulls it down. Pistons leading by 17. And here's Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 16 points here in the second half.
They are in total control of this game. How about the focus tonight?
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
There's 1:38 left in the game. Outside Collins. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the Pistons another three.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Shots good by Durant. And the Pistons lead by 21.
Impressive performance on the road. It feels good to silence the crowd.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Cunningham. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Pistons ball.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them.